Well, it's Labor Day and the summer has flown by, all you San Run travelers. And oh my gosh, can you believe the summer's over, Reg?
Just like that. It's just zipped right by us.
It seems to every year, but this year it seemed particularly difficult, I think, or quick, whatever you want to call it. I mean, seemed like we never got summer underway till after the 4th of July, and then boom, it's gone. It just
Kind of like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes.
and that it sure seemed like it this year. But anyway, travelers, we have some good news and some not so good news. As far as land-based casinos, we are not seeing any movement on them as far as opening up their comps for bus tours or anything like that. All we can do is hope that they start to improve that situation. If not, maybe we can come up with something for you for November. But we're just not seeing any movement. We're hearing from other contacts that we have. It's not just here in Ohio and locally. It seems to be all over the country, right, Reg?
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting on it. I think they're getting enough people coming through the door that they don't feel they have to uh, generate any new activity. So they're not. But most of the bus programs have shut down. They're
Yeah.
just not activated.
Some of the overnights are still doing some stuff, but definitely not the day trips.
Right.
That's the not so good news. On the good news, folks, cruise lines are by and large doing away with testing. At least as long as you're vaccinated, you really don't have to go through that aggravation and that kind of nervousness in your stomach 3 days or 2 days from your cruise and hope you test negative. Um, from what we're seeing, almost all cruise lines have dropped the testing for vaccinated guests. There's a few outliers out there that may still have some for cruises over 6 days. The only other thing, though, is if you are unvaccinated, you will still need to test on a number of the cruise lines. I just heard of one today, Azura, that's dropping testing for everybody. But as we always say, check with your cruise line or us if you're with us before you travel.
Yeah, most cruise lines post that pretty regularly, what's going on, and they do give updates. If you have a cruise already scheduled, they're usually sending out emails to the people that they have an email address for.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and quite frankly, we're being forced anymore when we book someone, regardless of whether it's a group or an individual, to have an email address that folks can receive information. So, where excuse me, looks like we may be finally heading to some realm of normalcy. I know, Reg, I think you did. I know I've gone on cruises, and night before you're taking a test and saying, holy crap, I hope I haven't caught this thing while I've been on the road. And
yeah, really.
to me, that's the big deal, is we don't have to do that anymore.
That makes a huge difference too, to take that little bit of stress away.
Yeah, it really does. Anyway, we just completed a really cool little tour of Cuca Lake and the wines. We stayed at Seneca Allegheny. Unfortunately, it was a very small group, but we found some interesting wineries. I think the one that gets our biggest plug was this thing called Chateau Renaissance up in the at the bottom of Cuca Lake, run by
Mhm.
a French family, and it was just a delightful tasting that we did. Uh, we stopped at one of what is now becoming a favorite stop on the way home at in Pennsylvania, believe it or not, at Foxburg. If any of you are traveling over in the Pittsburgh area, don't miss that winery, Foxburg, and the Allegheny Grill right across the street. So if you couldn't make that trip, sorry we missed you. But it was really outstanding. And at Seneca Allegheny, we had a rarity. Well, the biggest loser was only $60, and we had an $800 slot winner. So
Wow.
yeah, it was really pretty cool. So anyway, one of the things Reggie and I wanted to kind of expand on this month is for our casino players, because we're coming up with some really exciting options. And I always want to get into what a guppy versus a whale is. Uh, I'm not even sure Reg was with us when we first coined the term guppy. Um, we recognize that most of our players are not what you might call the whale category. And whales generally are the high rollers and the people really targeted by a lot of the casinos and bringing them in. And we recognize that our people are what I call guppies, and that's where it came from. Uh, we love the casino life, but we're more along the $5 to $10 penny slot player gambler. And so it's been a little bit interesting over the course of San Juan Travel's history to provide opportunities for guppies to get a little bit better deal out of the casinos. Uh, Reggie uh, talked to someone on our last Virgin cruise with a group out of the East Coast who does high end or medium high end casino travels. And we are now in a position where we're going to start being able to do some things with them. If you are a guppy or close to a whale, maybe a shark, or a
Maybe
dolphin,
even a dolphin.
yeah, get a hold of us. You never know what we might be able to find. It may not be a group tour, but we might be able to figure out how to get you to your favorite casino and earn a little bit of kickback, a little bit of
Yeah.
extra
Might get
comp.
you a free room on the cruise ship, something.
What you just said there leads to what else we're doing. We will be doing much more with cruises and casino players. And while it's open probably for other cruise lines, our focus will be with Virgin, right, Reg?
Yep, for now. Virgin has a pretty good program, and we really liked Virgin, what we've seen on the couple of Virgin trips we've already taken.
And they are being very aggressive with their casino players. We've got some options open to them. This last cruise we did, we actually had 11 comp cruises offered to our players. And while many of them were inside cabins, folks, that's a free cruise.
Still a
I
free
mean,
cruise,
wow.
and nothing beats free 99.
So, and these are for our slot players and maybe even our smaller players. So, what we want to remind you, if you are a casino player in the area, especially in the Ohio area, get a hold of us. You never know what we might be able to work up for you.
Yeah, we're really trying to see what we can do with this. We've been hosting cruises and hosting casino trips for a number of years without really pushing that portion of our program. But now with this new connection, we might be able to step it up and see if there's some things we can do for those of you that really enjoy that casino life.
Yeah, yeah. And on now that we have gone on with that, one of the trips that not necessarily with our new connection, our standard, our normal annual trip to Las Vegas, we still have openings on. We'd love to get you to join us. We're staying downtown at the Golden Nugget. I do know the Golden Nugget has got some discount options that we can get for you. Uh, but really, it's one of the premier trips of the year. We love downtown, but if you want to see the strip, it's an easy way to go tour the strip. It's really a great trip.
About a 15-minute bus ride, and then you can get from downtown to the strip, and you got all day, get back on the bus, and you're back downtown.
And downtown is anymore where it's happening. And the rates and the prices and the food prices, you won't have to play $100 a game to get some decent comps. So join us in Vegas. And then this winter, we are doing a Panama Canal cruise. And ironically, half of our group is going through getting offers from the casino in Carnival. And there's no reason you can't join our group if we can find a casino offer available to you. It's part of the operation anymore. We understand how to connect it. And so give us a call and you can join that tour. And that tour is going to be out in February. It's an 8-day tour. The actual stops are Costa Rica and Grand Cayman, but we spend a whole day going in and out of that canal. And we'll float around Lake Gatun and take a look at really what Panama looks like.
Yeah, it should be it should be a good time. And for those that have had the canal on your bucket list, this would be the time to tap in and go scratch that one off the list.
You got that right. And that's going to be something else that we start to do over the next year or so. We're going to be trying to do more exotic bucket list type trips, as well as give you some interesting places to go and gamble. So if you've got a bucket list idea, let us know. Okay. In keeping of something Reggie and I decided to do about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, we're going to keep our monthly shows a little shorter. Maybe it'll reach a few more people, although he told me we're getting up to about 1,000 people that we reach with our show. If you've got any items that you'd like us to cover, please do. Especially if you've got any items that someone might want to have answered from a casino perspective. Give us a holler, email us, Facebook us, and we'll try to include it in the next show. Reg told me we reached 1,000. I'm going to go low though. Give me number 83 for our $25 gift certificate.
And our $25 gift certificate goes to one of our old travelers, Bruce Eldridge.
Hey,
Bruce has been a traveler with us before, and he's now the big time winner.
All right. So you, Bruce, contact us. Just say you heard your name on the show, and we'll get a $25 gift certificate out to you. And any more, they are good on anything that San Run Travel sponsors. So, Reg, got any parting shots today?
Well, the summer's ending, the year is winding down, almost time for the winter cruise to come up. This is the perfect time to start taking a look at what is a good Christmas present you can give to the one you love, and that Panama Canal cruise may be the gift that she'll remember or he'll remember forever.
That's a great idea, and let me just remind people. We have in the past, and we always are willing to do a San Run Travel gift certificate. If you don't want to buy the whole tour for someone, you could buy a gift certificate and let them use it how they would like. So with that in mind, guys, I hope you've had a great holiday weekend, and we hope to see you soon, whether you're gambling or just traveling with us. So we'll see you again in October.
We look forward to seeing you. And for those that made it to the cookout, we're glad you came, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
You got it.